Hey guys, this is a continuation of my tutorial series on how to work your computer and speed things up. What I want to do first off is I realized there that I didn't actually really show you how to use that program called SmartDefrag. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly pop that open and show you how to use that, because I noticed I got distracted. I went to the CCleaner program and showed you guys that. So like I was saying before, this is SmartDefrag. Now this is my C drive, and I'm going to stop this. Okay, so this is my C drive. Now what I want to do, and what you want to do, is whatever drives you have, you may just have one, you may have many, do one at a time. So click on the checkbox here, and then what you do is you click Analyze. And this scans your drive, gets a picture of how things look, how fragmented things are. And I know I did show you this, but I just want to show you a little more in depth. So this is scanning my C drive, and you can see there's a bit of stuff on here. So what I want to do is defrag this now. So I'm going to pop, the recommendation is always defrag and fast optimize. That's fine, you can do that, that'll work just perfect. But what I always like to do is go back to this C tab here, the state tab, and I'd like to go here and click this down arrow. And then I always say fully optimize. And then that goes. Now this doesn't take too long if you do this frequently. Some people don't do it frequently, so it may take a little while. You can stop this at any time or pause it at any time. That's not a problem. You can also do little things like search the internet or whatever, but don't do anything too heavy on your computer while you're running a defrag. Like don't be, playing Skyrim, or don't be, downloading anything big. Use your own discretion. If you're going to do something like that, just pause it or stop it. But this shows you what it's doing. It's optimizing. It's 1%. Shows you your stats, your free space, total size, the file system, and whether it's set for automatic defrag or Boottime Defrag. Now what I'm going to do while this is going on, I'll show you the Boottime Defrag. If you come here, what this does, it defrags the page file, which is your swap file, which it is important to do this. The MFT, which is kind of like an index file, that's hard to explain, but this also is good, and system files. So what I would do, you don't have to do this all the time. You do this like once every month or so. But just check all these and turn on, and that will automatically do that next time your computer boots. This tab here shows basically your stats, how much memory is being used, CPU processing, everything here. This is the automatic defrag, so it shows actually how many times it's automatically defrag. So for example, for me, today, 34 fragments were cleaned automatically. Yesterday, 257. I didn't even do anything. So that's always good to know. And of course at the end there's a report. It shows all your information. So I'm going to let that just defrag my C drive in the background. And what I want to show you this episode is a program called GameBooster. Now what this program does, it helps you when you're running games. So I'm just going to type in GameBooster. I'll show you. It's from IOBit as well. It's one of their products. Same people who make SmartDefrag. Now this program is really cool because what it does, there's a lot of things running on your computer when you're running Windows. A lot of different system services, a lot of just stuff that you don't need running when you're playing a game. And all these things take up resources. They take up your processor time, they take up RAM, and that stuff could be freed to give your game more access to resources. So you can come on this site. I'll give you a link to this in the description. But basically what it does is, let me see here if it says, tweaks your system for top PC performance by temporarily shutting down processes and unnecessary Windows services. It cleans your RAM. That's another thing it does. It defrags your RAM, which is like defragging your hard drive, but the RAM is where everything runs out of, so that's even more more of a performance boost. But yeah, this is a good program, and to be honest, I don't even have this installed, but what I'm going to do is just go through the motions right now with you guys on this video and install it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to download version 3.1 and keep, and then I'm just going to run the setup. And then I'll show you how this works. It's actually very easy. I put all my stuff on the D drive. You guys, I have my own way I do things. I have separate drives for different programs, so mostly you guys can just leave it in your CD. Don't want to add to my favorites, but I'll put it on the desktop. It's very quick to install. It's a very small program, and this is the kind of stuff I was telling you before to watch out for. These kind of things, they're kind of tricky. They want you to install extras, so most people just click here because this is where the next button goes. But I'm just going to skip this. I don't need a toolbar in my browser, so skip. And I don't want this, and I don't want this. Maybe someday I'll do a video talking about these programs, but for the moment I don't want them. And that's it. So let's, I'm not going to launch that right now, I'm just going to finish. Okay, so I'll get you the link for that, and I'm going to just stop this because I don't want this running. Okay, so GameBooster, here we go. So this is GameBooster. Now this actually looks new to me. I haven't seen this interface, but you can configure. I'd probably recommend you doing that first so you can see what it's going to do. So these are processes, wraps, unnecessary services. So these are probably things we're going to shut down. Well, let's just let it go. And start boost. And then it should give us information on what it actually turned off. There we go. 18 services stopped. Performance boost before, enhanced by 42%. So that's actually really good. And it will minimize the tray automatically. So then you go ahead, you load your game, play it, and hopefully that makes a difference. And then when you're done, you come here and you double click it, and then you click restore. And then it turns everything back on to normal again. And then you can just close it. You're done. It does stay running in the background, but it's not doing anything, so you can just right click, exit if you want, or just leave it there. But yeah, so GameBooster is a very good program if you find your computer's a little laggy when you're playing games, or you just need that extra edge. That can help you out. It doesn't do anything that's not safe, it just does what needs to be done. So that combined with the defrag and the cleaning, like I told you before, should help you out quite a bit. Anyhow, that's the end of this video. I'll post a link and you guys can check it out and let me know if you have any questions or comments or concerns.